Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sunless Skies. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today as we hope to be able to get some money going here in Eleutheria. It is the hour of leaving, when thoughts turn to far-off places. Which might mean that we get the chance to recruit people? Sometimes the Idyll's piping is rhythmic and stirring. This is the hour of leaving, when the wanderlust sweeps the city like a sudden plague. I also had to, bring somebody here, wasn't it? I don't know. Oh, look at that. I was right. Let's go over there. I was right in saying that I didn't have munitions. And then we have other things for sure. We also have lots of upgrades that we're not going to take. The Bazaar doesn't have anything for me, which sucks. Basically, that's just how it is. It sucks. And it hasn't been a month. We have the market. Let's just get some of that. I'm always pretty good on money, though. What the heck? Am I getting money from somewhere? The last time I looked at it, I had 3,700, and now I still have 3,700. Anyway, let's see if we can hire something. Let's, King Idyll's station. Here is Pan, the dusky heart of Eleutheria. Repair my locomotive for 1 Eleutheria thingy. Sure. It's half, always half, and everything is fine. Can recruit new crew. It is the hour of leaving. It does cost a bunch of money. Does it say how much? Hiring crew at this time is cheaper and more effective than normal. Oh, lovely. Yeah, the Idyll's piping has awoken a wanderlust in many of Pan's citizens. It is a good time to find new crew, and we got 8. That is indeed a good time. It cost me. Nothing. You welcome them aboard, seekers, rovers, and the lonely and the yearning. Your cabins fill. Soon the Idyll's music changes, but the wanderlust is roused. The wanderlust it roused will endure, which is a good thing. I didn't want them to be like, oh, I don't want to be here anymore. Is it a Rubbery Enclave? Wait. No, we had that. It's not the Rubbery Man. It is the Rubbery Man. Sloppily painted signs point down a normally quiet back street to where a party appears to be in full flow. A cedar grove off one of Pan's less traveled pathways is home to a small and enthusiastically political community. A crudely made poster by the entrance reads, "Both alike in dignity," showing a human and a rubbery holding a torch aloft. I can speak to the Rubbery Suffragist, and I can deliver a rubbery man to the Enclave, which I definitely had to do. That's the one. The Suffragist will offer them sanctuary here as long as they need. The assorted, and I got a little bit of money. The assorted members of the Enclave applaud over enthusiastically when they see your passenger. A bohemian presses a glass of wine on your passenger and takes them off into a corner to discuss injustice against cephalopods. It glances over its shoulder at you, perhaps wondering whether coming here was a terrible mistake. But I did gain Visions of Heaven's experience and Eleutherian secrets, which is always nice. And of course, I lost my Rubbery Passage quality. Sorry, not Rubbery Passage? No, Rubbery Passenger quality. I'm gonna speak to the rubberist, or with the Rubbery Suffragist. She is surrounded by bohemians and rubberies. The live octopus on her head draws all attention. I don't think I've ever spoken to a rubbery properly. So what the Zoidberg voice is what I should go with? She's not talking though, she's just a narrator. But that is a sight. That is a sight. She moves from bohemian to rubbery with a rosy-cheeked bonhomie. Oh, shouldn't that be bonhomie? Bonhomie? Because it's not bonhomie. It means good man. Homme. I think it comes from good man. Although it only has one M, and homme has two M's. Does it? Anyway, she has bonhomie of inebriation. Occasionally she passes a piece of cheese and fruit on a stick up to the octopus perched in her hair. It extends an arm to accept it. Several of its other arms are occupied with wine glasses gathered from the drinks table. Red, white, rosé. White limbs means never having to choose. Oh, congratulate the suffragist on her pet. I should, immediately. What an unusual creature. Does it require much maintenance? Well, I would say so. No, she's an incredibly clean creature, very obedient and house-trained. There's a pause before the suffragist speaks. Actually, I think they were talking to me, dear. Really? Says the octopus. How presumptuous. That's delivered. That's funny. Although maybe not in the face of it. That's delivered as a joke. Specifically as a joke. I read it as is, and I didn't miss anything. I didn't misread something. I did always the same voice, and I think that's the intention here. No. It is funny though. It's a traditional joke though. I'm now realizing the meaning of the joke, obviously, as I reread it. It's a little bit too long to hit, at least hit me as I'm reading it, because I do tend to. It's difficult reading and understanding at the same time. But anyway, it's funny. She moves. Oh yeah. Ask her about her campaign. Her badge is labeled with "both alike in dignity" slogan. The suffragist takes a sip of wine. It's terrible what the rubbery men went through in London, the poor dears. Dedra said someone should do something. Isn't that right? She pops a sausage roll in her mouth. This does not impede her speech at all, for in a slightly higher voice she continues, the bipedal oppressors, ravagers of the sea, first we open the door for the rubbery men, and then the rest of us shall squeeze through. 8 torches raised in protest. With 8 arms we rise. Also, I'm now realizing I am talking to an octopus. The game specifically doesn't say that, and on purpose, because we're not supposed to realize that as players. Or rather, as characters, but as players we are. The octopus is controlling the human. The suffragist nods, apparently agreeing with herself. Of course, we have a long road ahead of us, don't we? But what crusade worth fighting for was ever easy? She holds a piece of sausage roll up to the octopus in her hat. After what sounds like the deepest of sighs, it snatches it with a tentacle. I'm gonna ask where she found such an interesting creature. You've never heard of one quite like it? I met her while swimming, the suffragist and octopus say in unison. There's an awkward pause. Don't mind Dedra, adds the suffragist. She always gets a little grumpy when her tentacles dry out. A little wine will pep her right up. You'll see. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong. I really thought the octopus was controlling the. They're so entwined. They're so. You know what I mean? They're so connected. Not. I thought maybe literally. Let's return to the Enclave. Let's return to the streets or mingle with the crowd. Yep, that's mingle with the crowd. It's rare to see humans and rubbery men together like this. The rubbery men look uncomfortable in their ill-fitting suits and clutching glasses of wine they never even try to sip, but the bohemians are doing their best to make them feel at home. The suffragist ensures none of them are left alone for too long, with the octopus on her head, seemingly able to act as a basic translator. Of course, she might simply be trying to be friendly, but speaking to her does put the new arrivals at more ease. Okay, well, I'm gonna return to the streets. We are done over here. Let's that. Aw, and I can visit the Cypress King, but... the Illuminated Mysteries, right, I can trade in the port reports. Exchange your scraps of ancient knowledge for, Illuminated Mysteries. How much ancient knowledge do I have? I only have the one. No, please don't do that. Port reports. Yeah, get me all the mysteries, because we also get money for that, so it's pretty good, actually. So port reports will get us through. We could just go back and forth between Pan and the last port that we've been to, and keep carrying the rubbery men back up here, and everything would be fine. And I can exchange knowledge for a searing enigma, so that's how I get a searing enigma. And I also lose the crew for doing it, but let's not do that. So how we get a Searing Enigma is here, and that's good. However, we don't have more of these. That sucks. East-southeast of Pan, Achilles. Achilles is right there. Look at that. I wonder what exists over here. Specifically in that part of the world. I'm sure nothing of import, for sure. But then again, there are... we should probably take care of the fog of war around here, because we might find these things. I really do love these little pine leaves over there. Oathbreaker's Circle, we found something. It's a different type of pine. It might not even be called pine in English. We call it, in Portuguese, what you would probably translate as domesticated pine, maybe? A little bit of that, I don't know. Bland, tame pine. Bargainer's Bridge, that's where we are. Please don't crash against it. Thanks. There's something up ahead. Friends? Most likely. Oh, yeah. Let's send the bat out. I am concerned about things. Oh, the range is pretty decent. Okay, so the plan is gonna be to do this, and then we're gonna go back. Because oh, do away with that, please. Thanks. Because that way we can get a little bit more supplies and just soothe my fears. Oh, look at that! He didn't break my stuff. Okay. So what do I want to do? Oh, I lost track of that? Why? I don't know why. Oh, that was spooky. Did you see how it came off of the fog? Does it charge? It's tricky to control backwards, by the way. Oh, got shot in. Oh, I got something over there. Whoa! Oh, you should have shot it yourself. Let's go. The shrill scream of Scribe Spinsters once it scrolls back. Yep. I am gonna get your scrolls. There's 2 of them now. Whoa, that was on broadside. I need to get out of here. I did a fair amount of damage there. I don't know if it's the same one. It could be. I really shouldn't be doing this, though. I don't know that I've killed one of them. How did he open? It's just brutal. Oh no, the chug! I swear it shoots itself. The bullets definitely go a lot slower than the engine itself. Okay, you're gonna crash against that wall. You didn't die though, unfortunately. Come here. No range though. You're running away? Ooh, those landed. Oh man. There it is. Okay, let's go back. This engine has ventured into sunless wastes and spent too long under the cold, searing light of distant stars, which burned all reason. And we got 44% chance to get something here. We got 1 pane of stained glass here. The glass has been removed from the windows on the bridge. The crew wore goggles, several layers of clothes, and thick gloves to allow them to operate the locomotive despite the gusting cold. You find the glass stained with vibrant colors to ward against the maddening starlight, wrapped in tarpaulin at the back of the hold. The crew must have removed it willingly. And we didn't gain terror. when we learned of this, you say. I would gain terror. Oh, man. No, you're friends. Oh, what? No, go away. Let's not crash. Thanks. I don't know what these guys are. They're a lot better than the Tackities, though, that's for sure. The Tackities are just all over the place all the time. I wonder if they... I don't know how... Because, of course, the game gets patched and all that, so I don't know if they change their AI or what to make them a little bit less prone to strafing, because that's half of the reason why they feel so weird, the Tackities do. It's because they strafe all the time. Like I do! But then again, I'm weird. Don't you know it? I'm going up because there's a little bit of fog of war over here. Hermits leave here. The somber crewman informs you. They look deep into the belt of midnight, hoping for wisdom. There's a spinster. Oh, so the thing that we avoided before wasn't a spinster. I called it a spinster. It wasn't a spinster, apparently. Because they changed their... I think they changed the looks of the spinster after the game patched or got released. They have been working on the game. This company, Fail Better Studios, they just support their games like a freaking foundation stone supports a house or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? They just keep working on them. Patch. I don't know. Actually, I know Fallen London definitely gets a lot of love from the devs, but I don't know about Sunless Skies itself. That's pretty nice. But we do need to go back home. And of course, time has passed, so we might get more, what's it called? The things. We might get more things. The things that show up on the right side of the hold. Never know the name. Is this gonna work? It is. Terror is an issue. Okay, so, repair my locomotive. Good. Fixed it a little bit. I don't need to recruit, but we got it. Prospects, that's the one. Okay, so 5 bundles of what? Ministry approved literature? Please, not that. That's not what it is. Need to go into the, yeah. So, 3 casks of Naravantine gemstones. I actually might have that. I only have 2. Well, that's better than nothing. I definitely don't have the other ones, so let's go into the Bazaar. And this needs to go to north of Pan. I like it. Okay, we're good on the money, I think. And then we have... Can I take all of those? Yes, I can. Take an extra supply, and basically everything else is good. So I'm taking that, and there really isn't any reason to do anything else. I can't do anything else. Let's just go to the Cypress King. Yeah. Okay, so we're going north, and just head exactly north from here. Oh, come on. Cruise control, you never work properly. If you tap C, it doesn't work. Like, you need to wait until the engines are... Oh, cry havoc. You hear a disturbance, and oh dear, it must be the dog again. The baritone percussions of his barking echoes through the locomotive. There's a pressing question to consider. Where's the noise coming from? The hold. Yeah, sure enough, the inadvisably big dog is down there, exultant to have found such a wonderful playground. Upon noticing your arrival, he becomes even more excited, gambolling about in figures of 8. Or an eager figures of 8. He's too big to simply cart away. You'll need to figure out how to tempt him from the hold. I'm gonna pet him into submission, which is a terrible idea, but I suppose it might work. You begin with his shaggy silken ears. A good scratching that gives you leverage to start combing fingers through his pelt, massaging his underbelly, and nuzzling into his neck. By the time you're done, you're both half asleep, and the dog is exhausted into tail-wagging placidity. And I knew it. That actually has worked before, and also hasn't. I think the game has sort of chastised me for pretending that I could pet such an enormous creature. Inadvisably enormous creature, I should say. That works. And we're just going north. I am sending the pet out. Pressing the wrong keys, might I add. I am sending the pet out. We found many things. Oh, they're all back home. Well, we don't need to go there. This scout is great. This scout is fantastic. Okay, let's get ready. Ooh, we got a thing up ahead. Alright, we're gonna scout as well up there. I was gonna say let's get ready to turn the lights off. Cave ahead. Hermits. Oh, and also that. A single candle burns in the cave entrance, not to offer light, but to deepen the darkness beyond. The air hangs heavy with the with the ancient stench of blood, gristle, and decaying flesh. The hermit kneels by the still-breathing body of some no longer identifiable animal, their sticky fingers questing for whatever wisdom may lie within flesh and bones. And I can trade supplies for a savage secret, and a little more. I can whisper a secret to the hermit for Eleutherian secrets. How many do I have? Not that many. And I can observe the hermit, which will give me Eleutherian secrets, and I assume terror. Something still drives them, the hermit, down here in the dark. Yep, terror. The hermit works their haruspicy, which is the tool, the trait of the aruspec, which is somebody who make auspice. It's not auspices. What makes tells the future, divination, on the dying beast, occasionally pausing to stroke its fur and close its eyes to the pain. Their cave is filled with bones and rotting meat and a smell that makes your eyes water. Amongst them is the wreckage of what appears to be a submarine, which is from Sunless Seas, yes. A second glance at the bones reveals that not all of them are from animals. Some of them are from trees. No, I'm kidding. I'm just saying that... You can't see me. Oh, you can. I don't know what to tell you. I think I was a little bit less conspicuous. Okay, this is good. It's good land. Okay, we got something to the right or left, rather. Yes, go over there. This is good land. Oh my god! Because of course there's all these nooks and crannies. What do we have? Oh freaking hell! It's another one of the hermits. Wow! What am I doing here? This is the belt of midnight, where the lightning goes to die. Your scout reports to the white sky it has nothing to report. Yeah, our terror is just going up steadily. We're gonna wait a little bit more until we send another scout. That's a ship on the right side, which is worrying. Because of course we know which one it is, which type it is. Okay, we got past it. Oh, we got two things. Oh, right up ahead. Oh, this is not any better. It's green now. Everybody knows green is the color of death. Oh, I can't even read the oh, they got neon lights. Okay, that's a little bit better. What are you gonna do? Trigger the thing. Trigger the thing. You didn't trigger the thing. We found it. The lane of lions and unicorns. Oh, and we lost terror, of course, because of it. A little piece of Albion on the edge of the Empyrean. Here, Her Majesty's embassy works tirelessly to maintain cordial relations with the Imperials. And we can get some money. Oh, both of them were over here. Maybe. Well, I need another one, obviously. But if we can... No, we can't buy any on. Or anything. That's... Well, maybe. No, we can't. Carefully... Yeah, we didn't get that much of a discount, to be honest, before. Oh. An electric wonder. The Altani is a far-ranging, versatile explorer. It's the pride of the Empyrean, and they guard its production zealously. I think this is the one that we see. The one that's friendly. Also, it looks gorgeous. I love the design. I love the design. There's such a lovely charm to, like, top-down designs like this. It is worse... No, it's better for crew. It's better for cargo. It's worse for health. It's not a fighter, but I can switch it. The problem with that, of course, is that I will lose the contraband, which is not that big of a deal. Fuel efficiency is better. It doesn't say speed, but I like the look of it, so I'm gonna call you I don't know what to call you. I probably should have thought of that, to be honest. Huh. Oblivion. Because, you know, forgetfulness and stuff. Oblivion is just what happens when you forget things. Yeah, and that one cannot go over here. This is good, though, because of the auxiliary slots. Because that will allow me to have the thing for a saying, I think. So we're gonna... Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Bad for, of course, contraband, but... At the moment, of course. But we can always switch it. Does this give me armor? It does not. So I could always switch it. But we're good where we are. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Sunless Skies. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.